Hey, what's going on, guys? Alex here with Angler Sports Center, and we're bringing you your weekly fishing report. So, we are in pretty much full swing for your perch spawn. In most places, you will have a lot of post-spawn yellow perch. That meaning, that the whites are pretty much right behind them. A lot of places you might have seen that there was more whites and yellow perch. Just kind of normal. They will mix in sometimes, and who knows why, but it seemed like the yellow perch run was either really good for some people or really slow for others. It is what it is, but there's plenty of fish out there to be caught. So, white perch, obviously, we're talking about the general areas where you're going to find them throughout the spring run. Locally here, obviously, we always talk about the same general spots. Maggie River, Beechwood's your only public area up there to kind of fish for them. If you want more open areas to, have a chance to spread out and have some fun out there, you will have to drive to like the Eastern Shore or like Southern Maryland. Uh, Good reports of people catching them really well over in Denton, which is a chop tank river, going all the way up to Greensboro. Remember, they kind of come in waves, so move around, try different spots, different baits. Whether you're using bloodworms on the bottom rig, shad darts with grass shrimp, or minnows, it's just a matter of adjusting and finding those little holes in a little bit shallower water or deeper holes in the more open water of the rivers. Tuckahoe, same report. We're getting a little more whites and yellows now, and same thing for you guys down in Marshy Hope. And of course, a good bite down to Nanticoke is still going on right now. And if you're in Southern Maryland, we're talking about Wasons. That's starting to pick up a little more right now. And you're getting some more fish down in Allen's Fresh. Once again, more whites than anything and some yellows mixed in. So switching gears into some other stuff. Right before we had this front move in, you had some amazing, striped bass fishery out there, whether you were pre-season trolling, jigging out the ledge, finding ledges or bait pods, whatever you were doing, there was some good fish. So we're waiting to see what this weather is going to bring to us here in the next week. The matter of the fact is those fish are moving throughout the region. The spawning procedure pretty much has started for them in most areas. So don't be surprised if you're, out there chunking for catfish and you end up hooking one of those big fish. If you are a surf fisherman, this is a time of the year for you guys to go out to your local parks and kind of chunk some baits out there. Sandy Point, Chesapeake, your typical areas like that will be one of those places to catch that, trophy sized rockfish. Remember, catch and release only right now, so keep that in mind. Catfish will be mixed in when you're out there. Chunking LY will be probably your best bet. Uh, Other than that, once again, catfishing. Another great thing to do right now. Everywhere you go in this general area of the Upper Bay, you will find some blue cats and channel catfish mixed in. If you're trying to target them specifically, Wasons down in the Patuxent will work. Any of those parks off the Patuxent lower section of, lower side of that river will be really productive for blue cats and channels. And if you're fishing over towards, like the north side, any of those rivers, like Fort Smallwood, North Point, will be pretty decent areas to find some of those catfish. Uh, don't be surprised, you might still find some perch out there too. Uh, Trout fishery, they're still stocking a lot of the regional areas. So go into your DNR website, check out what regions have been stocked because that's still going on. So when it's windy like this, you want to get out. That's one great thing to do is get out there and do some trout fishing. I know some of the guys here at the shop have been going out to some of the local ponds over in the Eastern Shore and doing great with some, bass, pickerel, crappie. Remember that Dustin never really slows down. If anything, it's getting better now this time of the year. So keep that in mind. Once it gets windy like this, once again, that's a good way to spend some time. Is just get out there to some of those local ponds and get a half pint of minnows and throw them out there and see what you can catch. Uh, Other than that, remember we got the shad run. People are waiting for a lot of those shad to show up in some of the regional waters. There's pretty much talk of them being here already, so get out there, try them out, and see if you can get a couple of those hickories that are starting to trickle in into the area. That's it for your fishing report, guys. Tune in next week, and we'll catch you guys later.